Hey everybody, it's ZGP Plus, and always remember to praise the sun. This is an update video today. I actually had to clean up so I could actually make this and not look like I live in squalor, so thank me for that. So in today's update video, I wanted to talk about a couple things, address some other things, because since my return to this channel, I haven't really been doing a lot. Yes, I have been streaming here and there over on my Twitch channel, which, thank you for everybody that's been showing up. It's great to see the support. But I have come to a realization recently that I want to get back into doing like structured and edited content, like recorded, not so much live stream. I would love to just be able to stream, but my circumstances right now are not the greatest for streaming. I will probably still stream a little bit, but I have streamed three different games at different intervals, doing it different ways just to see which way would work best, and I've done a lot of testing. And unfortunately, there's only like the lower grade stream type can actually run most efficiently in a direction that I want to take it creatively. And I'll elaborate on that a little bit. So the first set of streams that I was doing were the couple streams that I actually have exported to my YouTube channel, which are the Legend of Zelda randomizer, my Link to the Past randomizer, and enemy randomizer. That hasn't been finished yet, and I don't want to say dropped it, because I still have the ability to finish it, and I want to finish it. It hasn't been finished yet because I don't like being stuck at the computer running at a low bit rate to be able to do everything that I want. Which was made evident to me when I tried streaming directly from my PlayStation, which is a bit more optimized to do so because it's its own self-contained hardware. But then we ran into a couple issues with that in much the same way. I suppose if I wanted to, I could stream something like Overwatch from my PlayStation and we'd be perfectly fine. But games that I want to play, like Kingdom Hearts 2, I streamed all the one time, which there's no way to adjust the volume settings for either me or, well, no, that's not true. I can get quieter, but the game will stay at its maximum loudness, which when I try to export that to YouTube, actually didn't even get a chance to export that to YouTube because half of my VOD had already been muted because it's Kingdom Hearts. But then that also reminds me of times like when I played Castlevania Requiem on Halloween. That went great, and I would stream more of that, and who knows, maybe I will. But just the issues that I've had with streaming as of late, I just kind of want to avoid by cutting out streaming a little bit. Like I said, not entirely. I will still do it here and there, but I want to go back to recording as a whole because it's something that I know I can work into some type of box. There are different ways to stream that I have at my disposal, and I haven't figured out the best way. So until I figure out the best way, I'm just going to avoid it for a little bit. So back to recording it is, which is good for me because I realized that I really enjoy the editing process. I've always known this. I've never lied to anybody or to myself about it. I really do enjoy the editing process. I'm not a master editor, but I like to have fun with the stuff that I make. I really started to realize this when I was editing both part 1 and part 2 of the What'd You Say video that went out fairly recently. And so because of that, I just want to be able to get back into stuff like that if streaming is proving to be a pain in the ass, which it is. But alongside that, I wanted to show you guys some other things. Not only do I plan to make a nice return to the scheduled, edited, and like structured and recorded content, I want to make like better recorded content in the sense of the fact that I want to do scripted content. Now I'm an army of one, so that doesn't really incorporate a whole lot. But I do want to get back into doing things like game reviews, which I have had a lot of fun doing in the past, even though I've only done 3 of them, and my last one was probably from 2012. Maybe 2013, I'm not certain. I'm gonna have to look that up now. Future me. Date. Thank you. But yeah, so I want to get back to doing all kinds of stuff on this channel, kind of like what we were doing before a couple of years ago, just a hodgepodge. Like, I know I've rebranded like 3 times and just sat down and told myself, what am I not doing? And so now I'm back to that process of where I'm in developmental, where I can just throw things at the wall and see what sticks and see what's worth my time and effort to do, because now that I'm older and now that I'm working, I really have to pick and choose my battles carefully. But that brings up a couple of cool things that I want to be able to show you guys. One, it's November. It's the end of November. It's actually November 20th. Black Friday's in a couple days, and I work it. So it is November right now. Which means that December Christmas month is just around the corner, and with that, Pro Jared, at Pro Jared, is going to be probably doing some cool stuff for D&D December this month, which got me thinking about my own love for Dungeons and Dragons. And without kind of heavy-handedly doing it, I would probably like to spend a couple days of December, D&D December rather, telling you guys about some of my exploits or doing some kind of fun stuff with Dungeons and Dragons. So if anybody's into that, let me know. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh yeah, the other cool thing. So I've had this for a couple months now, but I haven't been able to really work with it since I've been home. I went out and got myself an Intuos tablet for a Wacom tablet. I love this thing, and I'm currently a subscribed member to Adobe Photoshop. So I'm paying for Photoshop every month, and I'm playing around in it for at least a couple hours a day, just with my my tablet, because I do want to get back into doing art stuff. Not necessarily for you guys. This was much more something that I wanted to do for myself, because I've always, just enjoyed like pen and paper drawing and pencil drawing and practicing in all different types of mediums, but I don't want to keep paying for resources. So this literally is an infinite resource once you've paid for it. As long as you're careful, which I am. But so I can use that, my tablet, to be able to just kind of do stuff. And maybe from there, I can take a really simple approach and we can just do creative streams where I just kind of draw around on Photoshop or something for a stream. If anybody has any interest in that, be sure to let me know in the comments. If anybody has interest in anything that I've talked about today, let me know down in the comments so that I know what to prioritize. Oh yeah. Anybody remember this guy? This is my microphone, Mikey. I'm probably not going to use him for a whole lot, but he will be for my crowd projects, anything that I can't just use my simple headset, which I do kind of want to upgrade later to something that I've noticed. This is really, not only is it really good at picking up sound, this is just a Logitech USB mic headset, which if you're just starting out in the Let's Play world, these things cost like $20. It's well worth your money because it's very clean, it's very crisp, but you have to be careful because it's also very sharp and it picks up a lot of sound. But no, I have my room mic, my personal mic. There's something else I wanted to talk about. Projects. So there is one thing I'm working on right now. Last night, I spent probably from about 11 p.m. to about 4 o'clock in the morning harvesting a library of GameCube games to be able to do stuff with, because I've been inspired lately a lot by the randomizer community, and specifically the Let's Player Nintendo Capri Sun at Nintendo Capri Sun, to be able to play Zelda randomizers. I never really had an interest in doing the Ocarina of Time randomizer, especially since I played Ocarina of Time on this channel before. But Wind Waker is this very fascinating adventure, which was my whole inspiration for getting all my GameCube games to be able to work into a proper format. So expect in the future some Zelda randomizer. I'm actually going to record some of that today, so that might be the next actual content project that goes up. But other than that, I have a couple other games in my back pocket for, just for a rainy day or for anything. I don't have any real structured ideas yet, so anybody wants to throw anything at me, I'm willing to take suggestions. So that's really it for this video, guys. I'm going to get to work editing this so that you guys can see it, and then I'm going to take up everything that I have and just kind of figure something out, and we'll go from there. Expect some Zelda in the future. So, this is ZGP Plus signing off, and I will see you guys then. Again.